This is your station. This is Dot TV. Dot TV. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV.
Dot TV, the heart of the matter.
In the heart of Asaba, where the street tells the stories every single day.
From the corridors of powers to the decisions shaping governance and politics in Delta and Nigeria.
From traders counting certain times.
From football pitches to sporting successes to the major developments making the headlines all over the world.
And from the untold human stories, the struggles, victories, resilience, and hope of the everyday Nigerians.
This is the news beyond the headlines. .tv News are your trusted window to stories that truly matter to the people.
This is your station. This is Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV.
Dot TV, the heart of the matter.
Hello and welcome to .tv Midday News. I am Ifi Arono. Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborevwori has attributed the remarkable achievements recorded in the state over the past 3 years to the harmonious relationship between the executive and legislative arms of government. Speaking at the third anniversary Thanksgiving service of the 8th Delta State House of Assembly on Sunday, the governor said the prevailing peace, progress, and development across the state were products of the strong partnership and mutual understanding among the lawmakers had demonstrated proactive engagement, had strengthened the governance and enhanced the delivery of democratic dividends to Deltans. Meanwhile, the Speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly, Emomotimi Guwo, has attributed the successful completion of 3 years by the 8th Assembly to God's faithfulness, mercy, and unfailing love. Guwo stated this on Sunday during a Thanksgiving service held at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Region 34 headquarters, Asaba, to commemorate the third anniversary of the 8th Assembly in peace, stability, and cooperation among members, which translated to purposeful lawmaking and effective oversight. Guwo, who doubles as chairman, Conference of Speakers of State Legislatures in Nigeria, commended the harmonious working relationship between Delta State. The senator representing Delta Central Senatorial District in the National Assembly, Ede Dafi's third year in the office 3 years ago, continued to face significant challenges to address pressing issues of his tenure, including. In the meantime, the government has expressed confidence that growing political and other forms of electoral malpractice. Braka, 80 candidate, urged Deltans to reject what he described as over 2 decades of poor governance and unfulfilled promises, saying Delta argued that despite this to improve infrastructure, security, and overall development. To other stories now, the Obi of our kingdom, His Royal Majesty Emmanuel Efizomo II, has called for a thorough investigation into the immediate and underlying cause of the loss of 4 lives and injuries to several passengers. The monarch made a call during a visit to the scene of the tragic incident, where he was responsible for any act of sabotage. Obi Efizomo expressed concern over intelligence reports, opponents, and other critical should form significant in separate operations across the state. The command's public relations officer, Bright Daffy, disclosed the developments in a statement describing the operations as part of a cybercrime squad successfully rescued a victim who was abducted by armed men in Opanam on June 10. He explained that relentless pressure mounted by security operatives forced the abductors to abandon the victim and flee. The 100-year-old Chukwuemeka Rinze were intercepted while traveling in a tricycle. A search conducted on the suspects led to the recovery of a locally fabricated Beretta pistol. Away from that, the Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission, DESOPADEC, in Commission's mandate areas. The exercise kick-started on Saturday, the 13th of June 2026 at the Water Resources Canal along Gwari Sapele Road and Japwa Road drainages, both in a forum aimed at reducing the effects of the impending perennial flooding as envisaged by NIMET in the coming months. The Water Resources Canal is linked to other canals within the Warri metropolis down to the Warri River. Commending the efforts of the board of the DESOPADEC for the timely intervention in the clearing of the canal, one of the residents of the area, Alex Emudiara, remarked that the desilting being done by the commission was a welcome development and a big relief, since it will definitely reduce the incessant flooding during a rainy season in the area. Well, the race for the leadership of the Actors Guild of Nigeria has taken a new turn as Prince Kelvin Uvo Ogogo officially declared his intention to contest for the office of chairman, promising to unite members and reposition the guild for greater growth. Priscilla Ifani tells us more.
The race for the leadership of the Actors Guild of Nigeria Delta State Chapter is beginning to gather momentum as Prince Kelvin Ovo Ogogo officially declares his bid to run for chairman for the guild and promising to unite, reposition the guild for greater growth and development.
The event began with a novelty memorial march aimed at honoring colleagues who lost their lives during active service in the industry. Following the procession, Kelvin Ogogo formally declared his intention to contest for the office of the chairman of the Actors Guild of Nigeria Delta State Chapter, pledging to unite members and improve their welfare and reposition the guild for greater growth.
My dream for Nollywood is for better payment, money, better payment first. My dream for Nollywood, for AGN especially, is for more jobs, better welfare package. My dream for AGN especially is to make superstars out of every...
Having him as a candidate capable of moving the guild forward while urging members to participate peacefully in the election.
This is the first time that the Directors Guild, the Actors Guild, members of PFGN, members of SFTN, Makeup, GoFab and all are registering in one voice to vote somebody. The person Renke, that same person is no other person than Prince Kelvin Uvo Ogogo, the only man that deserve, make it ring bell, make them hear.
Speaking in an interview, he maintained that his vision is the opportunities for growth and success.
I pick my team across everywhere in Delta. I have a member called Daffy Services. I have Blessing, they call her Baby Nation, popular name. She's from Ugali. She's going for treasurer. So that for the first time ever, we can operate what is called an AGN Delta.
We are going to work on the welfare of the actors. Ensure that the welfare, the way it's supposed to cut across, has to be cut across at the end of the day.
From the memorial march to the declaration of a new leadership ambition, members say they are hopeful the next administration will strengthen unity and advance the interests of actors across Delta states. In Asaba, Priscilla Ifani, .TV News.
Still ahead on the midday news, DHQ launches Operation Clean Sweep 3 in Katsina after retired General Abubakar's death. Plus,
In the heart of Asaba, where the street tells the stories every single day.
From the corridors of powers to the decisions shaping governance and politics in Delta and Nigeria.
From traders counting every naira to families battling rising costs and uncertain times.
From football pitches to sporting successes to the major developments making the headlines all over the world.
And from the untold human stories, the struggles, victories, resilience, and hope of the everyday Nigerians.
This is the news beyond the headlines. .tv News are your trusted window to stories that truly matter to the people. Here, we don't just report events, we tell the human stories behind them.
We impose extra burden on the masses. I feel your pain.
Only humility will lead us to unity, and unity will lead us to peace.
Go to the market and sell your products.
Dot Entertainment, your weekly dose of pure fun, airing every Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., Saturdays, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., only on Dot TV.
Rest of our stories. The Defense Headquarters Joint Task Force Northwest under Operation Fansan Yama has launched a major offensive operation, codenamed Operation Clean Sweep 3, targeting terrorists and bandits. Operating statement issued on Monday by the Media Information Officer of JTF Northwest Operation Fansan Yama, Aliyu Danja. The operation commenced on the 14th of June 2026 to locate and neutralize those responsible for the attack, dismantling criminal networks and restoring security to the death of retired Major General Rabi Abubakar, who was abducted alongside his wife by suspected terrorists and bandits in the area. The Katsina state government on Saturday announced that the former Director of Defense Information died while in bandit captivity due to complications from diabetes and hypertension. The late senior military officer was laid to rest on Sunday at about 6 p.m. at the Gidan Dawa Cemetery, located opposite his residence in Katsina metropolis, following funeral prayers attended by intelligence-led raids, cordon and search operations and clearance missions across identified terrorist hideouts and suspected criminal enclaves within the joint of Nigeria's 10th National Assembly has received commitments tracked since the start of their tenure. The report released by Advocacy Foundation through its Promise Tracker NG examined promises contained in the legislative agendas of both chambers as the Assembly enters its final year. According to the findings, the House of Representatives recorded a 26.8% overall fulfillment rate, while the Senate scored 44.11%. The House delivered 13 of 56 tracked commitments, while the Senate implemented 9 of 34, with several others classified as compromised or unfulfilled. The report showed mixed sectoral performance, with some progress in healthcare, education, and security-related commitments. Concerns over a massive dump site located beside the market, describing it as a major threat to public health and economic activities. The dump site emits a strong stench, attracts flies, and is situated close to food vendors and an abattoir, sparking frontage. as many customers avoid the market because of flies make it difficult to sell food products, while the nearby road, riddled with potholes and often flooded during the rainy season, poses serious safety risks. Some residents linked the poor condition of the road to accidents and medical emergencies, their lives while trying to access healthcare facilities. On the international scene, the United States and Iran have announced an agreement aimed at ending months of conflict in the Middle East and reopening the Strait of Hormuz, a key route for global oil shipments. The deal is expected to formally signed in Switzerland on Friday, and is being seen as a major step towards restoring regional stability. United States President Donald Trump said the agreement had been completed and that ships could resume operations through the Strait of Hormuz. Iran also confirmed the development, describing it as an immediate end to hostilities between the two countries. Iran's Deputy Foreign Minister Kazim Garibabadi said further talks would take place within 2 months to work toward a final agreement. Meanwhile, oil prices fell sharply on Monday after the United States and Iran announced a peace deal to end their 3-month conflict and reopen the Strait of Hormuz, a key global shipping route for crude oil. The agreement, reportedly mediated by Pakistan, is expected to be formally signed in Switzerland on June 19. It brings an end to fighting following the announcement, crude oil falling to around $83 per barrel after previously spiking above $110 during the conflict. And still on the international scene, the United Kingdom has announced plans to ban still on
This is your station. This is Dot TV. Dot TV. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV.
Dot TV, the heart of the matter.
This is your station. This is Dot TV. Dot TV. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV. Yeah. Dot TV.
Dot TV, the heart of the matter.
We sincerely apologize. The United Kingdom has announced plans to ban children under the age of 16 from accessing social media platforms in a major new online city. Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, and X are exposing children to harmful and addictive content affecting their mental well-being. The proposed law would exempt messaging services like WhatsApp, but is expected to include stricter controls on gaming and live streaming platforms that allow content at the end of December, and restrictions on teams has been released. highlighting spans several decades, includes heavy team, Ghana national football team, and Tunisia national football team. At the top of the list remains Yugoslavia's 9-0 win over Zaire at the World Cup. The Russia 6-1 win over Cameroon in 1994 follows a match remembered for an African side over a strong run in V. Thank you for joining us.
This is your station.